Hey there tech fans, Rick here again from the OREI team with an overview of the BK-EX100C-K USB-C HDMI extension kit. This product was engineered to make it incredibly easy for you to share all of your HDMI media content from one location with a second remote location up to 100 feet away over a single Cat6 or Cat7 cable. The product fully supports 4K ultra-high definition media content at up to 120 frames a second and is both HDMI 2.1 as well as HDCP 2.3 compliant, which means it's plug-and-play compatible with all of your modern media equipment. It also features a single USB-C connection on the transmitter side, which is the only connection you'll need to start sharing your media content. Now, as part of this review, I'd like to start with a quick unboxing just to show you everything that's included with the kit, and then I'll take a closer look at the transmitter and the receiver and explain the connections and indicators. I'll list the features and functions the product provides, and then I'll come back and do a quick demonstration to show you just how easy this product will be to use with your own equipment. So let's get started with the unboxing. When you first open up the box, you'll find a transmitter. You'll also find a receiver module. The transmitter is located at your primary side, wherever the media content is you'd like to share, and the receiver is located at the remote site where you'd like to enjoy that content. Also included is a single power cable for the receiver. It's a USB-A to USB-C. You can plug the USB-A into any wall charger or an open port on your media gear, and the USB-C end plugs directly into the receiver and provides all the power you'll need for operation. Finally, a full instruction manual is also included, which lists connection diagrams, specifications, and a lot of other really good information about the product that you'll need to understand in order to use it correctly. Now, if you stay tuned next, I'll take a closer look at both modules, I'll list the features and functions, and then I'll come back and do that demonstration. The kit includes both a sender module and a receiver module. The sender module plugs into the media device that you'd like to share the content from with your remote location. The receiver module plugs in at that remote location to the monitor you'd like to use to enjoy the content. Both of these feature full metal enclosures, which make them incredibly durable. Let's start with the sender module. On the one end, you'll find a heavy-duty flexible cable that's cloth-covered that ends with a USB-C connection, and you can plug this into any available port on your media device to use the product. On the other end of the case, you'll find a LAN port, and that's where one end of the Cat6 or Cat7 cable between the transmitter and receiver plugs in. The sender module has a few more connections. On the one end, you'll find another LAN port, and that's where the other end of that Cat6 or Cat7 cable plugs in. On the other end of the module, you'll find a full-sized HDMI port, and this is what you'll use to connect the monitor. You'll plug an HDMI cable in here, plug it into your monitor, and make sure that that cable is a high-quality cable because this product can deliver 4K ultra-high definition media content at up to 120 frames a second, so you'll want a really good cable to get the best resolution. Finally, on the side of the unit is a USB-C port labeled DC 5 volts, and that's used with the included cable. You'll plug one end of the cable in here. The other end of the cable can plug into a wall charger or an open port on your monitor to provide power for the module. And that's pretty much it for the two of them. The OREI BK-EX100C-K is compatible with a wide range of modern media devices, including laptops, digital projectors, media players, game consoles, and computer systems. The product's features include full support of 4K ultra-high definition media content at up to 120 frames per second. It offers a USB-C connection to your media equipment. It's both HDMI 2.1 as well as HDCP 2.3 compliant. It provides 100 feet of extension between the primary and secondary locations and offers plug-and-play operation for most modern media gear. Now I'll show you the connections you'll need to make to use this product with your own equipment. And for this demonstration, over here I've set up my laptop and I'm currently displaying my desktop, and this can be any media device that has a USB-C connection that can output video, like a game console or a streaming media player. And this is the content I'd like to share with the remote location. Over here I've set up a second monitor, and this represents that secondary location where I'd like to enjoy the content, and these can be up to 100 feet apart with a single Cat6 or Cat7 cable between them. Now the first connection I'll make is directly to the laptop, and I've got the transmitter here, so I'll plug that into the USB-C port on the laptop. And once I've made that connection, I'm ready to connect the receiver up at the remote end, and I've got both a USB-C cable that's plugged into a charger and an HDMI cable plugged into the monitor. So the HDMI plugs directly into the HDMI output port, and the USB-C is power that plugs into the DC input port. And the only thing I'm missing at this point is the Cat6 or Cat7 cable between them. And I have a short Cat6 cable right here, and I'll plug that first into the receiver, and then I'll plug the other end into the transmitter. Now, the minute I make this connection, they start looking for each other. And when I added power to the receiver, it started an internal power on self-test where it's checking the electronics, making sure everything is working. Okay, it's also checking the resolution of the monitor. The transmitter's checking the resolution of the media device, and they've made a connection now over that network, and there you go. So what you're viewing here is the desktop at the primary location, at the remote location, over a single Cat6 or Cat7 cable. Now, one other advantage of this product, if you're using a laptop, is you can not only mirror your desktop to the remote location, but if the monitor's close, you can actually extend your desktop between your display and an external monitor. So it gives you both an extension and a mirroring capability in a single product. And it really is just that easy to get it working. I hope that closer look and demonstration were helpful, because the OREI BK-EX100C-K USB-C HDMI extension kit is really designed to make it incredibly easy for you to share all of your HDMI media content from any media device that can output video through a USB-C connection to a second remote location up to 100 feet away over a single Cat6 or Cat7 LAN cable. And the fact that the unit fully supports 4K ultra-high definition media content at up to 120 frames a second means you're going to have a crystal clear picture at that remote location. It's also HDMI 2.1 and HDCP 2.3 compliant, which means it's going to work great with most modern media equipment. Everything you need to get started is included with the kit, and with a few simple connections, you can be up and running in no time. So until next time, thanks again for watching.